how times have changed, my friends. And some things never change. Me being late, my camera being a bit too far down on the, I don't know, on me. Technical issues, things just happening. It's been 2.5 years since the first ever Eurovision Watchalong. I think almost 2.5 years, or maybe even more than 2.5 years. It's somewhere in that ballpark. And honestly, what a crazy ride it's been. Never in my wildest imaginations would I think that I'm doing another watch-along for Eurovision 1980. The first time I did it, the first Eurovision watch-along I ever made was for this year. And a lot of people that have joined along the way have wondered, why did you start with 1980? And really, like back then, I felt like, okay, maybe I'll just do a few of these watch-alongs, see who wants to be a part of it, see who's interested in just watching old Eurovision with me. And I figured I'll start with a year that actually I quite enjoy, and I think that's kind of like a reasonable starting point. Back in 2023, I didn't have that much of an interest in Eurovision years before 1980, I suppose. I've always liked some of the 60s, but really, I felt like, okay, 1980, it's a kind of good starting point because it's a bit, I wouldn't say it's modern, but, it's still very upbeat. It has a lot of color, a lot of fancy stuff about it, I suppose. And it just felt like a good starting point. And I felt like, okay, let's watch a few years, see how we'll go along. And for whatever reason, this has turned into a recurring thing. We're now on season 2, we're watching Eurovision 1980 again, after watching all of the 60s, 50s, and 70s twice. And some of you, like, you're here every single time we have a watch-along, which is insane. You've seen as many Eurovisions as I have, or even more, like, because you've watched them outside of the watch-alongs as well, of course. But it's kind of crazy that we're going full circle, and we're back to where we started. And it feels cool. It feels really, really cool. We want to be a part of it. Thanks, I love these shows. I love doing them as well. I have the time of my life, really, to be watching old Eurovision with all of you. And thank you, everyone who takes part and who wants to keep taking part in them. Because, of course, it's a lot of fun. It really is. And, of course, we're doing Season 2 mainly. We're doing Season 2 mainly just to kind of fix some results. Like, that's the main purpose of the whole thing. It was like, because we had a lot of rigged results back in Season 1 before Darren set up the website. But now, I mean, we're just doing Season 2 because it's a lot of fun. That's part of it as well. Can you mute yourself one more time just for old time's sake? I might find a time at some point during tonight's show. We'll see. It's actually insane how many watch-alongs we did in 2 years and 7 months, including national final ones. I don't have a life, apparently, It's been a lot of hours of streaming, for sure, but I love it, so happy to have you all with me. Some of you have, of course, been here from the very beginning, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I do believe we had 78 or something like that voters the first watch-along I ever did. Now, of course, we're way above 200 in pretty much every single one, but yeah. Yuki forgot to predict. Not good. Gotta make sure you get your 81 predictions in tonight then, so you don't miss it for the next one. So many new people that missed Season 1 that want to be a part of it. Job for life. Well, I'm not sure if we'll have a Season 3 of this. It feels like we're kind of we're pushing the limit here. But Season 2, enjoying it immensely so far. And of course, now we're going to watch 1980, a year that I'm quite fond of. I think there are a lot of decent songs this year, and some really cool ones as well. And maybe you'll think the same. Maybe for some of you, it's the first time you ever watched Eurovision 1980. It's a beautiful stage that we have this year. Same designer, I believe, stage designer as back in, what years could we be? 76 for sure. And I want to say 1970 as well, right? It's, of course, we're heading to the Netherlands. As you remember, like in real life, Israel won in 1979. They're actually not participating this year. I forgot the reason. I think it has something to do with like a national holiday or something like that. But I don't know, and I'm just guessing. I shouldn't guess without knowing. But yeah, Israel are not participating, and the hosting duties went to the Netherlands instead, interestingly enough. So that's where we're heading off to. We'll click on this little button, and everything works smoothly. Do you remember back in season 1? Do you remember the design, like the layout of the streams? It was just my face up in the corner and then the full screen of the of the show, and then the chat just glued on top of it. It looked horrendous. I'm still not going to sit here and, say that my design is beautiful or anything like that, but, it looks at least a little bit neater, I would say. Hopefully you think the same. Otherwise I can go back to the previous design. It was much easier to stream that way. Let's get straight to the show, shall we? That is some horrendous audio. Okay, it's the beach. Okay. I was like, if that's the audio we're going to use for the intro, I don't know what to do with that. But we're at the beach. Yes, indeed. And some very cool little visual effects on the screen as well. Oh, this is nice. An old man with a fiddle walking along the beach, playing the Eurovision jingle. 70, 76, 80, and also 84, the stage was designed by Roland de Groot. Yes, indeed. My alter ego, right? Audio is very low. Really? Okay, I'll bump it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Now it's a bit better. Oh, maybe it was just early on, though. Maybe I've bumped it up way too much now. You'll just have to help me out throughout the whole thing. 25. Oh yeah, it's the 25th anniversary! Of course they started in 56, now they're up on 1980. Makes sense. 25th Eurovision. This is not bad. Alright. As we're kind of getting used to from the 70s years, we got clips of postcards of the host city. This is a man with a hat and a cape. Great volume now. Lovely. Hopefully you can still hear me as well, because my the volume bars on my streaming software is telling me that maybe the show is overpowering me, but maybe that's better. Maybe you don't want to hear me anyway, so Listen to these funky little bass walks here. It is louder than you. Maybe that's the way people want it. Perfect volume, you see. I'm kind of nearing the end of my attention span to the intro here. Let's get to the show. Please. I mean, it's a cool city you got over here, but let's go. I'm ready for some songs. I'm ready for some music. I've managed to perfectly synchronize the stream on 2 devices, which I recommend for boosting your personal volume. I don't get it. Some of the opening theme was a rerun from the 76. Is it really? I didn't put it into my memory, but that is interesting. I feel like some of these clips here, I mean, why not? But yeah, beautiful. Look at the man eating fish. The direction behind some of these clips from the postcard, I would like to be there. Just bask in the sun, take it all in. Oh, I actually think I know about that place. That's actually cool. You know, the small little city. I say that as if I'm the only person on the planet who has heard of it. It's probably the most famous thing ever, but I did recognize it. I'm very Dutch in here, of course. The windmills are, of course, as well my favorite hobby. At the time, the Netherlands was a bit exotic, so people thought it was really amazing. I mean, the Netherlands is a little bit exotic. It's very similar to Sweden in many ways. So for me, yeah. But I mean, if you're from Namibia, obviously the Netherlands is quite exotic. So, Et Metropole Orkest. Rogier van Otterloo. Where is Harry van der Hoof? Is he not around anymore? let's actually take a little quick look here. Okay, we're only 5 minutes in, so not too bad. Let's see how long it'll take until we get to song number 1. Obviously, the 1979 intro was probably longer than this one, but that had some... That was honestly a really cool one, because it had best music ever for an opening intro. The Hague is one of my favorite places. I just love its name, sounds so important. Is that the reason why it's one of your favorite places? Why not? Look at that stage. I think it's so pretty. I love the shapes. With a little arch thing going on here. Never been to the Netherlands. Really? I've been 3 times, I want to say. Not really a country I return to that often.
Dames en heren, yeah. Hallo.
Hallo.
Hartelijk welkom hier in het congresgebouw, het Nederlands Congresgebouw in Den Haag. Waar vanavond het 25e Eurovisie Songfestival plaatsvindt.
So in completely unrelated news, Streamlabs is currently giving me a bunch of annotations that I should get a new overlay for my Black Ops 7 stream. I wasn't aware that I was making a Black Ops 7 stream, but Streamlabs seems to think so. Can I get rid of that somehow? Yes. Was completely relevant,
Gewoonlijk wordt dit festival georganiseerd door het land dat het laatst won. Dit jaar ligt dat iets anders. Israël heeft namelijk in 1978 en in 1979 de eerste plaats veroverd. En daarom heeft Nederland aangeboden om dit Eurovisie Songfestival te organiseren. 19 landen gaan vanavond hun beste liedje ter horen brengen. En hopen natuurlijk allemaal de grote prijs van het Eurovisie Songfestival 1980 te winnen. Alle deelnemers worden begeleid door het Metropoolorkest, dat u daarnet al bij de oefening gehoord hebt, onder leiding van Rogier van Autostop.
It's just what I will do. Very good, yes, I agree.
Wat de liedjes betreft heeft ieder land zijn eigen dirigent meegebracht. En de volgorde van optreden is door loting bepaald onder auspiciën van de EBU, de European Broadcasting Union. Omdat het vanavond een zilveren jubileum is, zijn er uit alle landen gastpresentatoren en gastpresentatrices meegekomen die elk hun eigen land en hun eigen taal gaan aankondigen. Ik wens u alvast veel plezier en geef graag het woord aan de presentatrice van Oostenrijk, het land dat vanavond begint, madame Chris Lohner.
That is sure
one.
Bitter, huh? I don't know what she introduced. We still haven't heard a word of English.
Ich begrüße Sie recht herzlich.
We're introducing song number 1. Not a word of English so far.
Und ich möchte Ihnen nun unsere Gruppe vorstellen, die einen Namen
gewählt hat,
der ganz leicht mit Österreich in Verbindung zu bringen ist.
Du bist Musik.
5 junge Künstler, 2 junge Damen, Rena und Silvia, 3 junge Herren, Wolfgang und Marti, präsentieren Ihnen jetzt ihr Lied, ein österreichisches Liebeslied ganz besonderer Art. Du bist Musik. Text und Musik sind von Klaus-Peter Sattler. Unser Dirigent ist Richard Österreicher.
Of course, Richard Österreicher is here. My man. Let's go, song number 1. Du bist Musik.
Chanson, Intermezzo, Passion, ein Refrain, eine Variation, eine Bagatelle-Ballade, eine Tarantella, eine Suite, humoreske Walzer, Serenade, Romanze und Kantate, Sonate, mein Lied. Du bist Musik, Musik, ist meine Harmonie, Melodie, ist meine Symphonie. Du bist Musik, du bist Musik, du bist Musik, Musik, Musik. Du bist Musik, 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 ist meine Harmonie, ist meine Symphonie. Du bist Musik.
I wonder what ich bin. Vielleicht Musik. Honestly, like the main thing that I'm thinking about now when I watch this again, it's that it takes me back. You know, now my head is just back in 2023, the first watch-along. This was the first song we ever listened to in a Eurovision watch-along. And for some reason, that made me like it more. It has nothing to do with the song, but it's just, I feel happy inside. It's a decent little effort from Austria. Nothing to write home about for me, but it just has something characteristic about and memorable about it, I suppose. However, personally, I do prefer the song that Matti there in the gang is returning to next year, if he'll stick around for the 1981 watch-along. We're moving on to the song from Turkey, which is called Petrol, and this one's pretty cool. Instrumentation in this one, I think, is a standout aspect. Alright, Attila! Hello. Wait. He looks... I'm sorry for pausing, but he looks like the guy from Italy in 1984. Tell me I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go.
Sen gelmeden önce her yer karanlık, dünyasız dünya durgundu bilmem niçin. Her yerde aradım tatlı bir ışık, bir ateş bu gönlümü ısıtmak için. Sen gelince sanki bir güneş doğdu, aydınlık günüm geçem, artık çok güzel hayat. Sanki her şey birden bambaşka oldu. Sensiz ne kadar zormuş, meğer ne güçmüş hayat. Aman petrol, canım petrol, artık sana muhtacım petrol. Aman petrol, canım petrol, artık sana muhtacım petrol. Eninde petrol, sonunda petrol, artık dizginlerim senin elinde petrol. Eninde petrol, sonunda petrol, artık dizginlerim senin elinde petrol. Öyle gururlusun giremem yanına, girmişsin kim bilir kaç aşık kanına. Dolardan marktan başka laf çıkmaz dilinden, neler çekiyorum senin elinden. Nice zengin dilber düşmüş ardına, düş başka gerçek başka, yar olmazsın sen bana. Belki gideceksin bir gün gerçekten, işte senin ardından ağlıyorum şimdiden.
You know, back in these years, I tend to really almost always like the songs from Turkey, because this one, it just has such a character to it. It stands out so much, makes the competition, of course, because of the instrumentation mainly, but also, you know, just whole vibe of the track. It's kind of irresistible, really. As you can hear, we got a Greek lady talking a little bit here. She's introducing the one, the only, the Vissi, and the Epikouri, I think. We're gonna listen to Autostop, which is, you know, a bouncy, cheerful little tune. One that this guy thinks is fun. We'll see if you think this well. The Greek lady here introducing the song, she lost her train of thought, even though she speaks in her own language. But that can happen to the best of us. I tend to do the same thing approximately all the time. But here we go. Autostop, Logic. Song number 3.
Να δεις μαζί μου ξεκίνα και κάνε με οτοστόπ το γύρο της γης. Μπορείς να πας όπου θες, Ευρώπη ή Κίνα, και για Αθήνα να πεις και όπου βρεθείς. Και άντε οτοστόπ, οτοστόπ, ταξίδι, οτοστόπ, οτοστόπ, ξεκίναγε. Autostop, με autostop, τα σύνορα είναι ανοιχτά και εμείς μια συντροφιά. Οι δρόμοι, autostop, autostop, δική μας autostop, autostop, και ο κόσμος μια στάλια. Autostop, με autostop, παντού θα πάμε για χαρά. Με autostop, autostop. Στοκ, Παρίσι, Λονδίνο, με μια μικρή σακουαγιά στον κόσμο θα δεις. Στοκχόλμη, Κάιρο, Μαδρίτη, Λιόν, Βερολίνο, ρουλέτα μοιάζει να είναι ο γύρος της γης. Και άντε autostop, autostop, ταξίδι, autostop, autostop, ξεκίναγε. Autostop, με autostop, τα σύνορα είναι ανοιχτά και εμείς μια συντροφιά. Οι δρόμοι, autostop, autostop, δική μας autostop, autostop, και ο κόσμος μια στάλια. Autostop, με autostop, παντού θα πάμε για χαρά. Με autostop, autostop.
You know, I mean, I like this. It puts a smile on my face. It really does. It has that bounce to it. It's a fun performance. Definitely very thought through. And I think Anna Vissi is a wonderful artist, really. True professional, and sings great. Very, very, very good performance altogether from Greece there. I understand if it's not your thing, but I like that. I think it's good. I think it's very nice. Speaking of happy and upbeat and fun things, do you like penguins? Yes, this is a penguin celebration, and in case you did not know, I have a favorite animal. I think everyone does. Mine is the penguin, and particularly when an old Luxembourgish man is dressed up as one, jumping around the stage looking fantastic. Let's listen to Papa Penguin and love every second of it, shall we? Let's go.
papa pingouin adore sa banquise.
Le papa pingouin, le papa pingouin, le papa pingouin, le papa pingouin va brûler sa valise. Le papa pingouin.
There we are. Papa Penguin. And, you know, I'm having the time of my life over here. I think, you know, it's absurd in many ways, but at the same time, it's just too lovely. Now, as you can see, what's coming up next is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Well, twice if you watch the watch-alongs, because we've already seen the only Moroccan Eurovision song in another watch-along, of course, but that was 2.5 years ago. Now it's time to listen to a Monegasque song again. No, to a Moroccan song again. 1980 is the only time we've seen Morocco in Eurovision, so embrace it while it's here. Let me know what you think of the song that they sent this year. We got, I think it's called Bitaqat or something like that. Yes, there you go. I was close enough. And this is going to be song number 5.
Samira Bensaïd يقود الأوركسترا جون كلودريك.
Here we go. From Morocco. Their worst entry, indeed.
ما فيهاش نار ولا خصام بين جار وجار حنا أطفال كل الدنيا قلبي نعيشها راضية هانية ما فيهاش حق ما فيهاش نار ولا خصام بين جار وجار
There we are. Hopefully you enjoyed Morocco's brief little stay in our world of Eurovision, of course. You know, in our world. That was weird phrasing. Great little flow to that song, isn't it? Oh, as you can hear on this lady talking here, Beatrice, we got Italy coming up next. And Italy is a curious one this year. I mean, of course, they've been in a bit of a rough patch for the past few years that we've watched here. Haven't done particularly well. We'll see if that will change today. I remember how it went for this little song back in season 1. We'll see if they do better this time around. But yeah, this is a very curious one. And when the chorus hits, if you've never heard this song before, don't be alarmed. This is the way that it's supposed to sound. Alan Sorrenti. Song number 6 from Italy here.
Se ti perdo, non so che farei. Ricorderò sempre ogni piccolo istante vissuto con te. Le mie mani sono vuote, ma io non nascondo l'amore che sento da sempre per te. In fondo all'anima non so perché io vorrei stringerti ancora una volta a me. Non so che darei per fermare il tempo, per dormire al tuo fianco su una notte. Non so che darei per sentirti mia, per tenerti vicino su una notte. Poi le stelle e la luna spariranno e tu con le ali di cigno volerai laggiù. Le mie mani sono vuote, ma io non nascondo l'amore che sento da sempre per te. In fondo all'anima non so perché io vorrei stringerti ancora una volta
Thank you.
You're welcome. That is, of course, a very intriguing little entry there. I think songwriting-wise, it's quite nice. It has a very accessible tone to the whole song as a whole, you know, on its own. I feel like in the studio cut, this would be quite pleasant, but the vocal performance is, of course, a distracting one. Maybe someone likes it, but it's off-putting for me. Just me. And I see a lot of you in the chat as well feeling the same. But song-wise, it's not... It's quite decent, I think. Now, Tænker altid på dig. Tour boy, yeah. This time for Bamses Venner. That's the group we're gonna listen to here. For, of course, as you can see, vi er Denmark. And the Danish presenter looks like he definitely does not want to do there. Very dashing outfit, but oh my, are you even okay? How are you feeling? Blink twice. Okay, he's blinking a lot. That is one of the more, like, I've never seen less expression. Oh, there we go. At the very end, we got some expression. Okay, Denmark time. Tour boy!
Det I dag, jeg skal afsted, min ven. Jeg glæder mig til vi skal ses igen. For det her hos dig, jeg har det bedst. Ja, det dig, jeg elsker allermest. Når jeg nu har sagt farvel til dig,
I find that very, very sweet. It's just straight to the point. Just very charming, everything about it, I would say. like the whole kind of visual identity that it has as well, of course, because we got Sweden coming up next. No, but you know, very enjoyable from Denmark there, and very sweet. And I love the fact that it's like kind of like the transition from the verses to the chorus is always such a nice little introduction with the bass walk of how that kind of switches up the track. Let's see what Ulf here is saying about Tomas Ledin. Oh, he's brought 4 other musicians with him. Anders Glenmark. Okay, I'm from Sweden, and how did I not know Anders Glenmark is included in this performance? I mean, the main reason is probably because I never returned to listening to this song or watching this performance, so maybe that's why. But now I've learned something new. I will actually pay attention for that. And here's Anders Berglund. Those are some sick specs, my man. Time for Sweden. Just nu.
Springer förbi. Samma snack varje dag om att göra sig fri. Just nu vill jag leva. Just nu. Just nu vill jag känna. Just nu. Känna luften i mina lungor. Känna blodet som pulserar. Känna ljuset i mina ögon. Känna tiden som passerar. Han vill dra iväg. Kanske ner till Paris. Och hitta äventyret på något vis. Inte sitta här. Stans konditori. Och låta tankarna bara fladdra förbi. Just nu vill jag leva. Just nu. Just nu vill jag känna. Just nu. Känna luften i mina lungor. Känna blodet som pulserar. Känna ljuset i mina ögon. Känna tiden som passerar. Känna luften i mina lungor. Just nu. Känna blodet som pulserar. Just nu. Känna ljuset i mina ögon. Just nu. Känna tiden som passerar. Just nu. Just nu vill jag leva. Just nu. Just nu vill jag känna. Just nu. Känna luften i mina lungor. Just nu. Känna blodet som pulserar. Just nu. Känna ljuset i mina ögon. Just nu. Känna tiden som passerar. Just nu. Just nu vill jag leva. Just nu. Just nu vill jag känna. Just nu.
Just no. That was indeed the song from Sweden in 1980. It's quite a you know, fun kind of backdrop with all of the things surrounding the song. Tomas Ledin is obviously huge in Sweden, and he's tried to like go to Eurovision many times before this, and for some reason he just had to go the year where I just don't like his song. That's just a me thing, but I think it's obnoxiously repetitive, and just kind of lacking in variation mainly. It's cool that we've actually sent some rock songs throughout the years, but I don't know. He's charismatic, of course, and he is a star. Like in Sweden, you have no idea how big he is. But he has so many songs I like, and this one's just not one of them. But I know it has its fans, which is awesome. another song that has its fans is Cinéma. Paola is back, and Paola, of course, had an amazing song back in 1969, which for some reason we did not put in the top 5. I'm not bitter. Let's see if Cinéma makes it. This is Switzerland up next.
Peter Reber qui conduit ce soir l'orchestre Métropole.
And they picked, seems like they picked French to introduce Switzerland in it. They have their options, of course. There we go.
Toute petite, quelquefois, il me prenait par la main. Heureuse à petits pas, je marchais par les chemins vers la ville aux mille lumières, aux côtés de mon papa, vers le monde extraordinaire et magique du cinéma. Peter Pan, c'était le plus grand pour tous les petits enfants. Et Mickey était si gai quand il chantait dans les prés. Alice au pays des merveilles, le dimanche après-midi, était blonde, était belle, et le film jamais fini. Cinéma, cinéma, tout le monde est fou de toi. Cinéma, cinéma, des enfants qui le voient, des images la fantaisie, comme un carrousel de rêve, tourne et tourne à l'infini. La star me rendait folle quand ses pieds claquaient au sol. Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton et le monde de Walt Disney, l'univers de mon enfance ne me quittera jamais. Cinéma, cinéma, tout le monde est fou de toi. Cinéma, cinéma, les enfants cruels les rois, des images et des lumières font vivre leur fantaisie comme un carrousel de rêve, tourne et tourne à l'infini. Cinéma, cinéma, tout le monde est fou de toi. Cinéma, cinéma, des enfants cruels les rois, des images et des lumières font vivre leur fantaisie comme un carrousel de rêve, tourne et tourne à l'infini.
You know what? I'm not ecstatic about this song. It's competent for sure. It's cheerful. It's quite catchy. But I think she just sells it so well. She is she's a real professional for sure. Love watching her perform, and vocally just so spot on for sure. Yeah, very enjoyable from Switzerland there. Let me know what you make of it. Of course, I'm a bonjour guy. I think that's one of the top. But this one's fine as well. It is. Yeah, as you can hear on the language here, and as you can see as the lack of expressions on this man, you could think it's Denmark, but it's even more cold than that. We're heading up to Finland here, and yes, this is such a curious little entry that I have such various opinions on, but it sure stays in here for sure. And I have Ossi is here, looks the same as always. But I have no idea how to pronounce the title of this track. Someone else can have a go at that. Here we go, Finland.
On tässä
Sormien solteluun huoleni huilutan. Jos en lausein tunteita tulkita voi, niin ne varmasti huilu soi. Ja niistä sieluni laulut pienoisen lauluni loi.
On siinä aamun kaste helmien tuoksu, on kevät lämpö vuoripuron juoksu.
Kaiken sen minkä aistin huiluni soi.
On siinä hiiltyvä virta auringon rusko, pari piirteliin sammumaton usko.
Syksyn kuolevaa ruskoa. Sen huiluni soi. Ha! On tässä huilu ja huilumies. Mä näen luonnon tauluna lauluna teille sen kaiken mä soinnutan. Ja näin riemut, surut ja arkikin soi, jos sen tuntea oikein voi. Kun joka pettymys nauru sykkivät sointuni loi. On siinä päivä perhon leikkivä liito, sammuvat tähden öinen viime kiito. Kaiken sen minkä aistin huiluni soi.
On siinä tuistava tanssin hyltävä haukka, ihmisen mielessä kaikkeuden alla.
Syksyn kuolevaa ruskaa.
Elämän tuskaa.
Sen huiluni soi. Ha! On siinä päivä perhon leikkivä liito, sammuvat tähden öinen viime kiito. Kaiken sen minkä aistin huiluni soi. On siinä tuistuvan kauden hyytävä halla,
Ihmisen mielessä kaikkeuden alla.
syksyn kuolevaa ruskaa. Elämän tuskaa. Sen huiluni soi. Ha! Hyvä.
Oh, it's such a memorable little entry for sure for me. I can't wrap my head around it. The ambition of it is just, it's a lot. But I gotta say, one thing that just makes, like, it's not about the song, but one thing that just makes me enjoy it more than maybe I normally would, is to see how much Ossi Rune is into it when he's when he's conducting that. The short little clip there of Ossi Rune just go, yeah, yes, hoo, ha! That was probably incredibly loud. Oh my god, that was peaking on my software. I'm terribly sorry, I will be more quiet now. As Åse, you see, Åse Kleveland here, she is of course a Watchalong winner. There she is. And she's introducing Sami Ledin, which is a very interesting little entry here from Norway. Yeah, if you've never watched like Eurovision 1980 and you don't know these songs, this is such a iconic entry in Eurovision. Hopefully you enjoy it. Make of what you will about the song, but it's cool that we have it in Eurovision, that's for sure.
Enkel tone, to små ord, Sami Ledin, samisk jord, kom som vindpust ifra nord, Sami Ledin. Kan et krav få ugar for, Sami Ledin, sameland, vokste seg fra briste storm, Sami Ledin. Framfor tinget der dem satt hørtes joiken dag og natt, Sami Ledin. Jo, lo, le, lo, le, lo, le, lo, hey, yo, lo, le, lo, le, lo.
such a cool entry to have in Eurovision. I like it. Like, obviously, it arguably has probably the worst transition between two parts of a track ever. But it's kind of the point as well, I suppose. It's just a bit wholesome and very enjoyable, I think. And I'm really, really fond of what they set out to do. It's not a song I return to. It's not a song I listen to in a studio cut. But with the performance, it just has something. It's very charming. And I just love how the guy on the left starts shouting, because a yoik never ends, and they just keep going and keep going and keep going. Why not? Just go for it. Sorry. Next up is Theater, which is, a personal little favorite of mine. I know some people really dislike this one. I just can't. I'm so wholly entertained by this, and I'm gonna love every single second of it. Katja Epstein is back. She is, of course, a previous winner from our Watchalongs, and so far she has a 100% record of getting into our best of finals with her previous two songs. So let's see if she does the same tonight. Let's listen to Theater.
Sie setzen jeden Abend eine Maske auf und sie spielen, wie die Rolle es verlangt. An das Theater haben sie ihr Herz verkauft. Sie stehen oben und die unten schauen sie an. Sie sind König, Bettler, Clown im Rampenlicht. Doch wie's tief in ihnen aussieht, sieht man nicht. Stark sein, kämpfen für das Recht, doch oft ist ihm vor Lampenfieber schlecht. Alles ist nur Theater und ist doch auch Wirklichkeit. Theater, das Tor zur Fantasie. Theater, Theater, nur der bleibt dir treu, der dich voll Leidenschaft liebt.
Love it. You have no idea. It just makes me so happy. This is one of those performances where I'm just so sold on it. I think it's so much fun to watch. As a song, I enjoy it. I think it's very catchy. I love the harmonization with the backing group as well, of course. It's very characteristic in many ways, and just like the way that it's written, mainly arranged as well. But the performance adds something to it. It just makes it so much fun for me. It's so expressive. And I think Katja Epstein here, the vocals are just so crystal clear from start to finish. I love it. I think that's a great show. Just like you said, Goyna in 1967, it's a proper show. Like, that performance is a show, and I love that. I think it's brilliant. The UK is up next. We're gonna listen to Love Enough for Two. Are we excited? Do you have a cup of tea ready? I'm sorry, I'm stopping now.
The UK entry a couple of years ago.
Did
the
they?
group, specially formed for the competition, comprised
Called
3
Prima
ladies
Donna,
and
right?
3 gentlemen. 2 of them come from Liverpool, and the rest come from London. Our musical director for Love Enough.
No Norwich representation this year either. Unfortunate. Let's see, the UK up next. Love Enough for 2.
If there's a place in your heart for me, there's a room in my place for you. 'Cause I've got love enough. Love enough. Love enough. Love enough.
It isn't every road that leads me home. It isn't every day I'm on my own. But when I'm feeling sad and all alone, I think of you. Yes, I do. You got a very special kind of style. There's something in your eyes each time you smile. So tell me you can stay for just a while. Love me too.
If there's a place in your heart for me, there's a room in my place for you. 'Cause I've got love enough. Yes, I've got love enough for two. If there's a time in your life, a time in your life, I've got a lifetime to spend with you. 'Cause I've got love enough. Yes, I've got love enough. Love enough for two.
It isn't every day you meet someone you want to pin your wildest dreams upon. It's true you haven't known me very long, but I hope and pray that you'll stay. There's something in the way you touch my soul. It seemed that I was half, but now I'm whole. You've got me under your complete control in every way.
If there's a place in your heart for me, there's a room in my place for you. 'Cause I've got love enough. Yes, I've got love enough for two. If there's a time in your life, a time in your life, I've got a lifetime to spend with you. 'Cause I've got love enough. Yes, I've got love enough. Love enough for two. Love enough. Love enough for two.
I love that little wow from the audience. I think it's a sweet little song, very uplifting, quite cheerful, nice little pop tune, in my opinion. And I really like the melodic writing of it as well. I think it sticks in here. It's very sweet, and it makes me happy. I like them as well. Like they're not the best performers or anything like that, but they're just a nice little gang on stage together, just doing something that's fun for them. And I can appreciate that. I spot that Ellen has woken up. Good morning. Happy to have you with us, down under. Is it really time for Portugal? You know me. This next song here. Well, I'm not saying anything, but if you know me, you know me, and then you know what I think of this song. Time to sing along and be, just engaged completely.
Amor.
Grande
O conjunto
amor.
vocal é composto pela Maria Armanda,
Let's go,
pela
José.
Helena, pela Teresa,
Is that
pelo
how you
Zé
pronounce it in
e
Portuguese?
pelo Galarza. O intérprete
José?
é José Cid.
No,
Vai
it
dirigir a
wasn't.
orquestra
José Cid.
o maestro
I got it
Jorge
now.
Machado.
Here we go. That is a wicked jacket. Nice.
Adio, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Amore, amour, meine Liebe, love of my life. Grazie, buon vita, sogno di vita. Adio, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Amore, amour, meine
100 gradi, fronteira, barreira, muro em Berlim. É o mar, é o rio, é uma fonte que nasce dentro de mim. É o grito do meu universo, das estrelas para onde eu regresso, onde sempre esta música paira no ar. Adieu, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Amore, amour, meine Liebe, love of my life. Se grande amor brindar, sogno di cantar. Adieu, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Amore, amour, meine Liebe, love of my life.
Adieu, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Grande amor.
Meine Liebe, love of my life.
Se grande amor brindar, sogno di cantar. Adieu, adieu, auf Wiedersehen. Adieu, adieu, auf Wiedersehen. Amore, amour, meine Liebe, love of my life. Adieu, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Amore, amour, meine Liebe, love of my
Ah, there we are. You know me. And this one, again, like there are a lot of songs in 1980 that just put me in a good mood. And that's, you know, a key example of that. I think it's a wonderful little chorus that it's got going for it. It's just so much fun to listen to. And I just really love the energy from it. And I think the arrangement is so cool, honestly. There's a lot of bursts of sound, you know, just kind of coming in and out of nowhere. It's quite a dynamic little instrumental. As I sit here and ruin my shirt in the meantime of just talking. Vocally, maybe not the most, you know, just wow, incredible performance, but it's there's a lot of just energy into it, and I think that it matches the ambition of the track very nicely. So, you know, I enjoy that a lot. I really do. I hear some Dutch here in the background, which means we're going to listen to Amsterdam, Amsterdam. However, we are still in The Hague. Ha 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 ha. No Harry Van Hooft is here. Rogier is here instead. Van Otterloo. Cool name. Netherlands.
Waar in de wereld je ook bent, je denkt terug aan dat moment en weet niet waar je het van kent. Maar opeens herinner je je weer, er was een eindeloze sfeer en die is er telkens weer. In Amsterdam, Amsterdam, is van alles aan de gang. Amsterdam, Amsterdam, bestaat al eeuwenlang. Amsterdam, Amsterdam, de stad waar alles kan. Amsterdam, Amsterdam, iedereen die weet Hier ben je werkelijk nooit alleen. Je vindt een deel van iedereen in alle dingen om je heen. Hier voelen zich alle mensen blij en in hun doen en laten vrij. Met het gevoel, je hoort erbij. In Amsterdam, Amsterdam, is van alles aan de gang. Amsterdam, Amsterdam, bestaat al eeuwenlang. In die stad waar heel de wijde wereld jou
Cool little outro there as well. It's very dramatic in a lot of parts, this track. I really like the verses of it. I think those are my favorite parts. Vocally, she's very strong, of course, as well. I've just never really connected with the chorus of the song. I think it's kind of just working against the concept that I feel like the verses are building. That little rigid bass walk, that boom, 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 boom. It's a bit... I wish there was more spark to it, but I get what they're doing with the chorus as well, because it's very memorable because of these elongated notes that it uses. And, just, singing Amsterdam, Amsterdam. It's very catchy. It's in here, Get stuck. I'm just torn. I think next up is the song from France, isn't it? Look at that dress, by the way. What's going on over here? There's a lot of colors, and they just kind of feel like they're randomly scattered around. And now we're zooming in to kind of distract us from the fact that that's actually the case. It's got quite an intriguing little necklace going on there. What is that shape? There are a lot of interesting things going on with this lady over here. Hey, hey, monsieur, dame. Okay, France up next. That song sure is hectic. It's intense. Like, it just, from start to finish, it goes all out. The drumming is just constant, non-stop. It's certainly a divisive entry, I would say, from France there. A little group going all out for it. And yeah, as you can see, next up, we see who's on screen right now. It's Mr. Logan. He's gonna sing What's Another Year. This is, of course, our first little encounter with... Here's Johnny. He's going to return, in future watch-alongs, but now let's just embrace the fact that we got What's Another Year as the next song coming up. A beautiful ballad that I'm sure most of you are familiar with. Yeah, we'll see how it will go for Johnny tonight. Noel Keelan is here, of course, as well. And here's the song from Ireland. And we're nearing the end. I'll let you know that as well.
looking out for you, but you're not here. What's another year? I've been waking such a long time, reaching out for you, but you aren't near. What's another year? What's another year to someone who's lost everything that he owns? What's another year to someone who's getting used to being alone? I've been praying such a long time. It's the only way to hide the fear. What's another year? What's another year to someone who's lost everything that he owns? What's another year to someone who's getting used to being alone? I've been crying such a long time, with such a lot of pain in every tear. What's another year?
For someone who is getting used to
What's
being
another year?
For someone who is getting used to being
What's another year?
For someone who is getting used to being alone.
I'm getting a bit close to being that emotional wreck I turn into at times. You know, the lyrics for this song really hit incredibly hard for me. I never really care, but it's something about just the sincere presentation of this, the beautiful flow of the song that really it has. Like, it feels so seamless and effortless in what it tries to do, and then it's just so beautifully delivered, and the context of it is stunning. Love the little saxophone, love the backing group. I think Johnny Logan is, you know, brilliant in it as well. Hold Me Now is of course the more catchy song, memorable in terms of the chorus melody and everything, but this is just the whole experience of the track that I'm loving. I really am. Lovely little song from Ireland there. We're moving on to España, and this is Javier here. Oh my, this guy, that is a look. Love it. Spain, penultimate song of the evening, I think. Trigo Limpio here.
Junto a mí esta noche, quédate junto a mí esta noche, quiéreme mucho a mí esta noche, yo seré para que esta noche duérmete junto a mí esta noche, quédate junto a mí esta noche, quiéreme mucho a mí esta noche, yo seré para ti esta noche.
Llegan las llaves y pon la maleta de nuevo en su sitio otra vez. Piensa que no hay que enfadarse y menos marcharse sin decir por qué.
Ven a mis brazos y dime qué pasa, que quiero salvar nuestro amor. Si acaso tal vez cometí una falta, yo quiero pedirte perdón. Duérmete esta noche quiéreme, mucho a mí esta noche yo seré para ti esta noche. Deja tus cosas y ven, que ya hablaremos después. Y ahora quédate aquí, que te quiero decir cuánto te necesito, mi amor. Juntos veremos los dos por este gran ventanal la mañana llegar y sentarse a tus pies cuando estés disfrutando, mi amor. Duérmete junto a mí esta noche, quédate junto a mí esta noche, quiéreme mucho a mí esta noche, yo seré para ti esta noche. Duérmete junto a mí esta noche, quédate junto a mí esta noche, quiéreme mucho a mí esta noche, yo seré para ti esta noche. Duérmete junto a mí esta noche, quédate junto a mí esta noche, quiéreme mucho a mí esta noche, yo seré para ti esta noche, quédame.
There we are. Only one more song to go now, I think. The song from Spain here, it's definitely an interesting one. I feel like every time I hear it, I'm like, the first half of it, I'm just loving every second. And then the way that it develops, I've never really been too fond of it. I just wish it would have gone in a different direction for the final half of it, or for the second half of it, because I feel like it becomes a bit too much of the same thing there. I love the opening half really there. Yeah. Of course, the final song, you know what it is. You know what song is coming up. We got Belgium, who's gonna round us off here, with the group Telex. You see them here, the gang's all there, having a blast. And they are gonna sing Eurovision to finish this year's Eurovision. Someone's sound checking in the orchestra at the same time as well. Okay. Here we go. Final song of the evening.
Beaux messieurs, belles dames, musique au programme, chanteur à vos gammes, que le meilleur gagne. Les frontières sont ouvertes, que déclarer si ce soir c'est la fête. Les vedettes sont inquiètes, elles se maquillent, fument une cigarette avant d'aller sur la scène. Eurovision, 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 Eurovision. Vieille Europe acclame le pays qui gagne, puis verse une larme. C'est la fin du charme. Les yeux du monde entier guettent impatients les flashs télévisés qui vont leur annoncer par satellite et par câble blindé ce qui se passe en nos contrées. Eurovision, 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 Eurovision.
Well, it's an iconic little end to the final, isn't it? From Belgium there. Oh my, that was a quick recap. Just came out of nowhere. Okay, anyway, the voting is, well, it will open any second now. Darren will post the link on Discord, so make sure you, or has he already? No, he hasn't done it just yet. Oh, there we go. So just go on over to Discord. The voting link is right there. You can also go directly to the website. Darren just linked it in the YouTube chat. Get your votes in. You have until 10 p.m. to get your votes in, so 22 minutes. There are no excuses if you can't make it in time. Like 22 minutes should be fine. We're starting off with a little recap here, so you can get your votes in from that. And yeah, let's listen to the recap. All 19 songs in here.
Större kraft än krut.
And that's that. Get your votes in. Voting is still open for 15 minutes. Thank you to everyone who has already voted so far. If you need another recap, there won't be one. But you can just, go back in the stream if you need to check it again. Or just search on YouTube for another recap. I stole mine from YouTube, so... Let's see what's going to happen now. I guess we're going to have some interval act in some kind of way. We'll still be here for quite a while. The voting usually takes almost an hour to get through, so don't go anywhere. And if you go anywhere, come back later, afterwards. Let's see what's going to happen now. I will be completely honest, I've kind of forgotten what the interval act is this year. I'm sure it's good, right? I'm optimistic.
U gaat namelijk kijken naar een
Again, with no English, let's just yes. It's always quite interesting. Like this year, it's very curious how they just went with their own languages of everything. Just, I guess, put a lot of trust into the commentators for each respective country. Of course, they did something wrong when they trusted me to translate things for you, because I haven't done that. But here we go, interval act. Let's check it out. I remember this. I think last time, because the music will be like this, it's gonna be very repetitive, and I remember because we can't hear the interviews. Should I just do the interviews for you? I can figure things out here. Katja, what did you have for breakfast today? Nothing, but you need to eat. Yes, but I also need to win this competition. Will you do that? I don't know. Maybe. I've forgotten about this part. Is he actually singing? He's got no microphone. They have no microphones. Interesting. One thing that actually makes me think a little bit, isn't it a bit disrespectful to start doing interviews in the green room when people are performing on stage? Here I am with the Penguin Gang. Do you like penguins over here? Yes, we love penguins because they are cute. Are they cute? Yes, they're so cute. How many do you own? I don't have any, but I want 500 in my living room. She wants 500 in her living room. Tomorrow 81? No, there's no stream tomorrow. Sorry, Scooby Bass. Next week I is my guess. Now I'm here with the British gang. Let's see what they have to say about their performance tonight. How did it go for you? Can you tell me? We're waiting. Oi mate, got some tea and biscuits ready on the catwalk. Have you got a copper for my ride? I don't know what I'm doing here. How did it go in your performance? I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay. Can the next one please be on Wednesday, not Tuesday? Pretty please. Perhaps. Usually Tuesdays and Wednesdays are usually the days that are best for me. That's usually when I plan them. Well, we'll see. I'll keep it somewhere in the back here that you want Wednesday. understand why you chose 1980 for the first watch-along. It was a lovely time. I agree. Now here I am with Mr. Johnny Logan. Johnny, do you know that you will win Eurovision 3 times? Or are you aware of that? Of course I am. How do you know that? Because I'm the best. What else did you think? How can you be so sure that you're the best? I mean, look at the competition. Look at that guy over there. I'm clearly much cooler than he is. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Now I am here with a Norwegian gentleman who looks like he doesn't want to be here. Don't you want to be here, mister? No, I want to go home to my family. They are much kinder than the people here. But haven't you made any friends here? Well, the Danes are here, so no. Ah, understood. Completely reasonable. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Hello, hello, hello! How is it going with you? Very good. That was it. Oh, we're actually having time for like every interview. Like interviewing every artist, because this interval act never ends. Never ends. Oh! Just as I say that. Thank you. Thank you.
Wel, bij deze heerlijke tropische muziek zou je haast vergeten dat
I got
het
that.
ook
There
nog
were
om een
tropical
competitie
music.
gaat vanavond. Als
My
alles
ears
goed
are
is,
on.
zijn de punten nu opgeteld en kan ik gaan
Still 8
bellen
minutes
met
to go if you want to get your
verschillende
votes in.
landen om te horen hoe ze erover denken. Ik zal met de 19 landen contact opnemen in dezelfde volgorde als waarin ze vanavond zijn opgetreden. En dit alles gebeurt onder het toeziend oog van de officiële vertegenwoordiger van de EBU, Mr. Frank Neff.
Mr. Neff! Mr. Neff! Mr. Neff!
Good evening.
Hello, Frank. How are
It's crazy. Mr. Neff actually
Well,
sat
and
for a
you?
very long time, didn't he? He started a few years ago, and I mean, he was still there in 91. Oh, I remember this.
l'Autriche.
Oh, this is lovely.
Bonsoir, Vienne.
Can't hear you, Austria.
Voici les résultats du jury autrichien.
Oui.
Luxembourg, 1 point.
Oh, the Austrians know what's up. They're like the Penguins down in Austria.
Italie, 2 points.
Italie, 2 points. Italy, 2 points.
Turquie, 3 points.
Turkey,
Oh, so they count. Is this the first year they count from the...
Espagne, 4 points.
They go 1, 2, 3, 4...
4 points.
I think this is the first year they do that, right?
4 points.
Grèce,
Interesting.
5 points.
Grèce, 5
It
points.
actually adds a little bit of the
Greece,
excitement, you know, because
5
otherwise you just
points.
know that the songs at the top won't get points.
Suisse, 6 points. Switzerland,
Doesn't she have a
6
different
points.
phone for each jury? Really?
7 points.
Royaume-Uni,
That's
7
interesting.
points. United Kingdom, 7
So we'll watch a little bit of the voting here, because there are still
Allemagne,
6 minutes to
8
get your votes
points.
in for you.
Germany,
So,
8
yeah, you still have the opportunity to get your votes in.
Irlande, 10 points.
Irlande,
I think it was
10
92 or
points.
93 when Mr. Neef retired.
Hey.
Toto's
Ireland,
impact, I suppose.
10 points.
Pays-Bas,
Oh!
8 points.
Pays-Bas,
They're gonna love that in the hall.
points.
No?
The Netherlands, 12 points.
There was a bigger cheer for Ireland getting 10 than Netherlands getting 12, and they're in the Netherlands.
Bonsoir.
Merci beaucoup
That's
et
a bit
bonsoir.
interesting, isn't it? But anyway.
Zo, we
Zo.
gaan nu naar het tweede land op de lijst en dat is
Moving on to the
Turkije.
next.
Hello, Turkey.
Is that a new phone? Yeah, it is.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello, good evening. Yes, can I have your vote?
Who's calling from a toaster?
Here are the results of the Turkish jury.
Yes.
Luxembourg,
I love how everything is in the left ear as well.
1 point. Luxembourg, 1 point.
Luxembourg racking up the ones here.
Switzerland, 2 points.
Switzerland, 2 points. Suisse, 2 points.
2 points.
France, 3 points.
What did you even
France,
say? France.
3 points. France, 3
Isn't the Swedish
points.
vote giver on a Weisse? Is it?
Portugal,
That's kind of cool.
4 points.
Portugal, 4 points. Portugal, 4 points.
My left ear can hear you perfectly. Yeah, exactly.
5 points.
United Kingdom,
this is a
5
rough one.
points. Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Italy, 6 points.
Italy, 6 points. Italy, 6 points.
Ah, there we go. I was like, they already had 2, and then they put up the 6. And
Pardon, I
okay.
don't hear
Anyway.
Spain, 7 points.
Spain, 7
Okay.
points. Espagne, 7 points.
Sweden, 8 points.
Look at that.
Sweden,
The Turks like
8
Tomas.
points. Suède, 8 points.
Oui point.
Germany,
Oh, a little clap there at the back. Did you hear that?
Germany, 10 points.
Also a very little
Allemagne,
clap there from someone very
10 points.
ecstatic in the audience.
and Netherlands,
Wow.
5 points.
Netherlands, 2 12s in a row here early on.
Pays-Bas,
I don't recall ever
12
watching this
points.
voting session, but look at the Dutch gang up there, stoked with this.
Well, thank you very much for your votes and good night.
Good night, Shanghai.
Good night. Okay, still 3 minutes to vote. You know what? I'm actually going to fill up on some drink. I'll keep playing the show, and you can watch the next few votes coming in here. As she calls
Hallo,
Greece.
la Grèce.
Kalispera.
Hallo?
Allez, ici Athènes, voici les résultats du jury grec.
Oui.
Thank.
Autriche, 1 point.
This is
Autriche,
the audio quality is just
point.
top tier. I'll fill up
Austria,
some on my
1
drink here, and then I'll be back in just a minute. So keep watching the Greek votes here.
Italy,
Full
2
of surprises, I'm sure. I'll be right back,
Italy,
okay?
2
Still, you have
points.
3 minutes to get your votes in.
Belgique,
Do that.
3 points.
Den Haag, 3 points. Netherlands, 3 points.
No, Belgium.
Sorry.
C'est Belgique,
Oh, I didn't understand you very well. Belgique,
3 points.
3 points. Belgium, 3 points.
Danemark, 4 points.
Denmark, 4 points. Denmark, 4 points.
Portugal, 5 points.
Portugal, 5 points. Portugal, 5 points.
Pays-Bas, 6 points.
Pays-Bas, 6 points. The Netherlands, 6 points.
France, 7 points.
France, 7 points. France, 7 points.
Espagne, 8 points.
Espagne, 8 points. Spain, 8 points.
Suède, 10 points.
Suède, 10 points. Switzerland, 10 points.
No, Sweden.
Oh, Sweden. Oh, sorry, I'm mixed up. Sweden, I'm sorry. Vous pouvez continuer.
Irlande, 12 points.
Irlande, 12 points. Ireland, 12 points.
Et ceci termine les points attribués par le jury grec.
Merci beaucoup.
Bonsoir les.
Oui, bonsoir. Maroc, hè? Luxembourg. Oh ja. Allô, Luxembourg?
Oui, ici Luxembourg. Bonsoir Marlouse.
Bonsoir, Luxembourg.
Voici donc les résultats du jury luxembourgeois.
Oui.
Grèce, 1 point.
Grèce, 1 point. Greece, 1
Here we go.
point.
Okay, I'm back.
France,
What did the Greeks vote for? Did they? Is
France,
Finland
2
leading
points.
yet? No, they're not.
France,
They're still on
2
0.
points.
Well,
Allemagne, 3 points.
Allemagne,
audio
3
quality here
points.
from Luxembourg, not too
Germany,
bad. Just
3
used to the
points.
Turkish and Greek
Portugal,
audio here.
4 points.
That just covered my left ear.
Portugal, 4 points. Portugal, 4 points.
David, if you're surprised that Finland is still on 0, I have bad news for you for how this voting is going to end.
Switzerland, 5
Our
points.
voting probably won't end the same, but
Espagne,
just saying.
Espagne,
We'll see.
6 points. Spain, 6 points.
Irlande,
Let's
7
see.
points.
Still have... Okay, so voting is actually
7
closing now.
points. Ireland,
We'll just
7
wait for
points.
Darren's message as we keep listening to the Luxembourgish votes here.
Royaume-Uni,
Oh, you're spot on,
points.
Anti-Addicted.
United
Sweden got
Kingdom,
10 points.
8
Sweden doing
points.
very well here.
Suède, 10 points.
10 more points.
10 points. Sweden, 10 points.
Huh.
Et
Doing very
Pays-Bas,
well.
12 points.
Didn't get our points though. Netherlands with another 12.
Netherlands, 12 points.
Sweden never got their points though.
Et cela termine
Mr.
le
Neff,
jury
wake up.
luxembourgeois.
Excuse me.
Bonsoir Marlouse.
Merci
Bonsoir, Laëlle.
beaucoup. Bonsoir.
Mr. Neff, wake up.
We gaan rustig verder. Nou ja, rustig. En het volgende land is Marokko.
Morocco next up. Who's their little spokesperson here?
Allô, le Maroc.
Hello.
Bonsoir. Puis-je avoir vos points? Oui.
Voici le résultat du jury marocain.
Oui.
Mm-hmm. Can you please walk out of the basement before you make your phone call?
1 point. France, 1 point.
Danemark.
You did not have to go inside the dishwasher.
2 points. Denmark,
Can you walk outside,
2
please,
points.
mister?
Autriche, 3 points.
Autriche, 3 points.
Not getting anywhere here.
Austria, 3 points.
Okay.
Norvège, 4 points.
Norvège, how much?
How much? What comes after 3?
4 points, Norway.
Thank you, Mr. Neef.
4 points. Norway, 4 points.
Like,
yes.
what else would it be? Oh, we just had 3 points. Let's go for 7 points next. Why not? Or 9.
Spain, 5 points.
Suède, 6 points.
Je n'ai pas entendu.
Sweden is...
Suède, 6 points.
Where did Sweden finish
Sweden,
this year? We're getting
6
points from
points.
everyone. I have to check this now.
Suisse, 7 points.
Let's see.
Switzerland, 7 points.
I mean, where is Sweden on? Like, Sweden is in second.
Royaume-Uni, 8 points. United
Let me
Kingdom,
check.
8 points.
Sweden finished 10th.
Allemagne, 10 points.
So basically,
Allemagne, 10
Sweden is not
points.
going to get more points now.
Germany, 10 points.
It's like just the first few countries.
12 points.
Oh, Turkey with the 12.
12 points.
We put some points on the Turkey from Morocco.
12 points.
Interesting. Yeah, Sweden finished 10th. Yeah, it's crazy how they got all of their points now. Nothing for Netherlands there, right? Smoking in green room, of course.
Et bonsoir, Maroc.
What a different time. What a time to be alive. Look at the Danish guy there back there just chilling.
Er komt
Hello.
even een telefoon.
I'm drinking too, boy.
Allô?
How many points did
l'Italie?
Denmark have? 6.
Allô, la haie, ici Rome, voici les résultats du jury italien.
Oui.
Irlande,
Okay,
1 point.
Italy, step out of space and get back to Earth. We'll give you some time to do that because we will just completely ignore what your points were in real life. Sorry. But we are now heading over to listen to Mr. Smith. And Mr. Smith, do we have a result?
Good evening, Groot. I can confirm that we have a result for Grootyvision 1980. Back in Season 1, we had 78 voters, which is the lowest ever in the Grootyvision Watchalong series. Tonight, get this, we've had 255 voters, which has beaten the all-time record by 22 voters. So not just a little bit, we've smashed the record. We've had 16 new voters. They came from Bosnia and Herzegovina, Denmark, England, Finland, the Faroe Islands, France, Ireland, Italy, 3 from Norway, Scotland, 3 from the United Kingdom, and also our first ever voter from South Africa. We've also had 190 people leave their -3s, which is also a record, I think, and we've had 95 predictions. So now it's time to go Grooty.
Okay, where did all of those people come from? 255! That is... I mean, we don't have that many viewers, but thanks to everyone for taking part. This is going to be... The scores will be huge tonight, like 255 people voting. And as Darren said, the first ever watch-along we did for 1980, we had 78 voters. Some of them were, of course, also, you know, fake accounts, because there was no way to check that. But with Darren's website, we can confirm as well that every single person who has voted is indeed a person. So, you know, these are 255 different people have voted tonight, which is crazy. That's amazing. Thank you so much for taking part. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully we can, like, it would be so cool if we start getting 200 plus viewers as well, because, you know, the voting numbers is amazing, but, you know, we don't really see the difference in the viewing numbers, do we? I haven't paid attention that much today, but it would be really cool if we get those kind of viewing numbers as well. But of course, now we are changing over to the little voting screen here. I'll just prepare things over here. Put this on. There we go. That's the scoreboard. Does that mean 155 people are in the televote? Yes, it does. Which means, you know, that the televote will be massive. We will always have 100 jurors because I'm not increasing that number because 100 jurors take a long time to get through. But the televote will, of course, just grow bigger and bigger if we get more and more people involved in voting. So that's part of it as well, of course, you know. The televote scores will be very large tonight. I can guarantee you that. So the jury vote, like the jury results, may not matter at all at the end of this. Welcome to 16 new voters. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Shall we just get straight to it? Let's start with the voting, and we're starting with Ehe Monsieur Femme, which is of course Famicom guy. You're usually very early on in the voting session, every single time. We got Portugal with an 8, we have Netherlands with a 10, and the first 12 of tonight goes to Just nu vill jag leva. Sweden taking an early lead here. Let's see if Joshua keeps Sweden there. We got Netherlands taking over there with a 6-pointer. 8 points to France. France up high in the scoreboard early on here. Morocco with a 10. And the 12 to Denmark. Denmark goes up to the top there now. Righty-roo. Jury number 3 will be Hufi, which, you know, rhymes with the Turkish song from 1988, which I always just get in my head when I read your name, Hufi. It will never change. Netherlands with an 8. Norway with a 10 goes up to second place there. And a 12 to France are leading. Who had that in their predictions? Hands up. Who predicted France to win today? Might not happen, but they're currently in the lead, which I did not expect either. Tibor here from Germany is the next one to vote. We got Belgium with an 8. We have Spain getting their first points with a 10 there. And a 12 going to the Netherlands to take back that lead then. Netherlands back up in the lead. France and Norway currently on the podium. Unexpected. Smila X886 from Scotland, next one to vote. We have an 8-pointer going to the Netherlands there. A 10 for Portugal. And the 12 from Scotland here goes to Ireland, moving to the top half there. Ireland was very far down the ranking early on here. We got Hey Jole Ole. I'm probably supposed to get this kind of reference for something, but I don't at the moment. We got Germany with a 10 there. Germany also in the bottom half of the scoreboard before that. And Denmark with a 12 to go up in third. Netherlands, Norway, and Denmark now are top 3, with France and Portugal in the top 5. Euro Brian, first-time voter. Welcome to the voting session here, Euro Brian. Let's see where your points go. We have a 10 for the Netherlands there. And the 12 going to Germany, going quite a few places there, up to 4th place. Netherlands very much in the lead right now. Ener Daniel from Bosnia and Herzegovina, also a first-time voter. Happy to have you with us. Got some points for Luxembourg there. A 10 for Italy, moving away from the bottom of the scoreboard. And a 12 for Ireland, going up to 2nd place there. Norway still up in the top 3. Did not expect that either. France has started to drop away a little bit. It's me, Adrian, will be the next voter here. And we got an 8-pointer for Spain there. We have a 10-pointer for Luxembourg, moving a few places on the right side. And a 12 going to the Netherlands. The Netherlands are doing exceptionally well here early on in the voting. We'll see if they can keep that up, as Togravus Ceterum is our 10th juror. Some more points for Netherlands there. 8 points going to Turkey. 10 points going to Morocco. And the 12 going to Belgium. Belgium going up to the top half there. Nothing for Germany, nothing for Norway. So Ireland now up in 2nd. Vilma is the next juror. We got some lower points there. Switzerland going to the top half. 8 points to Portugal to also go to the top half. 10 points to Spain up in 3rd place. Look at that. And a 12 for Ireland, trying to catch up to the Netherlands there a bit. Next up to vote is Magnusted. Wait to the other year, Mr. Logan, 0 point. You already spoiled your points for Ireland. What are you doing? We got a 10-pointer for France back up in 3rd. It goes again. It's so close on the scoreboard. And another 12 for the Netherlands, who are running away now. For sure. That's quite the lead they have. But we're so early on, you know. There are 255 votes. So we've got a long way to go. Jay from the UK next up here then. We got 8 more points for the Netherlands, already up in the hundreds. 10 points for Ireland. and the 12 to Germany to go up in the top 3 there then. Next voter will be Lucario. Groot, Austria or Bosnia? Oh, it's about the football tonight. I'm so turned off by international football after seeing how Sweden perform these days. So I don't know. 10 points to Netherlands there and a 12 to Morocco. I loved watching Austria in the Euros last year, though. They were so fun to watch. I can't believe they just lost. Who was it even they lost against? Just came out of nowhere. They were incredible in the group stages. Anyway, U2, next up here to vote. We got Morocco up in 3rd place here with an 8. 10 points to Netherlands. And the 12 to Germany to go up in 3rd there again then. Next voter is Anxelu from Spain. Everyone's off the board, by the way. I completely missed when Austria got their first points, but everyone has gotten points, so we know that as well. 8 points for Germany there, a 10 for Ireland, and a 12 for Portugal. Nothing for the Netherlands there, which puts the competition a bit closer there now. Valerin from America will be our 17th juror. 8 points for Netherlands. A 10 to Morocco there to overtake Portugal. And a 12 to Norway to also overtake Portugal. Up in the top 5 it goes. Most fun to watch right now is definitely West Sweden, how Groot would say. Yes, the country that does not exist, of course. Who is currently voting? Dennis Zed, welcome, first-time voter here. Giving 10 points to the Norwegian little banger and a 12 to Germany, up in 3rd. I love the Euros last year so much. It was a great tournament, it really was. And Austria was so much fun to watch, they really did. They lost to Turkey, that's right. I can't believe they actually lost that. They were so good in the groups. But, ayo. Alice here, 10 points to Germany and a 12 to Papa Penguin, going to the top half there. The Penguin gang. Again, nothing for Netherlands there, which puts the competition closer, of course. Ireland and Germany are having a proper go at each other here. Trygve from Norway, next one to vote. Some points for Austria there, moving 2 places. A 10 for Germany to go up in 2nd. And a 12 for Netherlands, more extending the gap more at the top then. That's a 5th of the way through the jury votes. Still 80 jurors to go. Ruben Singh from the UK is the first one of those. We got some movement there. Spain is quite far up the scoreboard. France keep going at it with a great, respectable score here. 10 more points for the Netherlands at the top and a 12 for Ireland. Sweden has dropped down scoreboard like a stone. Yeah, early lead there from Fam giving it a 12, but then it's kind of dropped off after that. Telexander Pagels, which is of course a great little Belgium reference here, with an 8-pointer for Germany, a 10 for Ireland, and a 12 going to Portugal. Up in the top 5, Portugal go again. We have a really cool battle for the top 5 places here. Portugal, Norway, Morocco, very close to each other. France and Spain doing much better than I thought they would, up here on the left side as well. Matt Adams gives 8 more points for the Netherlands, 10 points to Germany, and a 12 for Ireland. Currently a tie then for 2nd place between Ireland and Germany. Still Netherlands 32 points ahead of them. Seamus, first time voter from Ireland here. Welcome, Seamus. Let's see where your points go. A lot of movement on the scoreboard with the first points there. 8 more points for the Netherlands. A 10 for Denmark going top half there. And a 12 going to Ireland. Very widespread voting this year, which is really fun. We also have a tie for 4th. 3 countries on 89 points, which is fun. 61 Stoffel from Germany is our next voter here. And we got 8 points to Portugal. A 10-pointer for Sweden. Sweden kind of on their own there, I see. They didn't really they didn't move any place from that 10. Germany moved 1 place with a 12, overtaking Ireland. And nothing for Netherlands, puts them closer, of course. Art van de Ley to the tune of Eurovision. Okay. Art van de Ley. We're going to get a 12 for Belgium, aren't we? 10 points for Norway, up to 4th. There you go. Belgium with a 12, overtaking Turkey on the scoreboard there then. And it's so close. You see, Belgium is on 65. You have Denmark very far up the scoreboard on 75. So many countries close to each other in the middle of the table. Elendil, 8 points to Spain. Puts them above all of them, as you see. 10 points to Netherlands and a 12 to Belgium again. And now Belgium is all of a sudden up in 7th place. There you are. 2 12s later. and they moved from like 14th to 7th. Vanukas from Vanuatu is the next one voting here. We got Portugal with 8 points, a 10 for Morocco, and a 12 to Belgium. Again, nothing for Netherlands. You know, they're having a good lead, but they've gotten quite a fair amount of blanks. Has to be said there. Belgium with another 12 as well. Crazy. Proper Charlie, next voter. No 12 for Belgium this time. 8 points to Spain there. 10 points to Sweden. Still in the same position, but they're closing in. And a 12 for Norway. Up to 4th place. Norway go. I'm surprised Norway are doing that well. I didn't realize it was such a fan favorite. But of course, many people to go with their votes. Frank B from Germany here is the next one. Just look how close the countries on top of the right side are there. Another 12 for Netherlands, extending that gap at the top then. 29 points now, ahead of Ireland in 2nd, and Germany just behind in 3rd. UK, there's a saying, let's go Dutch. Are you spoiling your results or your votes? We'll see. 10 points for the UK there, going to the top half, and a 12 indeed to the Netherlands. JK. Next up is Nils from Germany, and these are the votes from Nils. Greece going to the top half there. 8 points to Turkey, moving 2 places. A 10 for Morocco, and the 12 going to Ireland. And now 21 points then between Netherlands and Ireland. It's not, it's not done and dusted. We have a lot of voters still to go, of course. Lord Rodmorg is one of them. Of course, still waiting for Yugoslavia to return to the Watchalongs. They will soon enough. 10 points for Ireland there, and a 12 to Italy, interestingly enough. Doesn't change the position for Italy at the moment, but up on 45 points they go. Cinéma, which is, a cheeky little Switzerland reference here. See if Switzerland gets some points here. Some points go into the UK. We got a 10 for Germany, and a 12 for Switzerland indeed. Goes up to the top of the right side of the scoreboard there now, into 11th. Next up is Bitaqat Taylor. Alright, first time in the jury. Welcome to us. Maybe some points for Morocco with the reference in the name here. We got 8 points for Norway, 10 points for Portugal. And the 12 goes indeed to Morocco. And as you can see, Netherlands has gotten a few blanks here. Ireland are now only 13 points behind. Germany a further 21 behind. Arno here, 3 points to the Netherlands. If Ireland score big here, it's getting even closer. Luxembourg with 8 points, 10 points to the UK, and the 12 going to Ireland indeed. 4 points in it now. It changes quickly, doesn't it? 36 jurors down. Du bist Stratsdas, which is a cheeky little Austria reference there. For the first time in forever, no movement on the scoreboard from the lower points. The 8 to Luxembourg puts it up 1 place. Ireland now in the lead from 10 with a 10. And Switzerland with a 12 puts them up into 7th place. Hello to Cape Town. Very cool to have someone from South Africa with us, Sasha. Happy to have you with us here. Hello to you as well. Ellen, next up to vote. Ireland go back up in the lead there with an 8. Portugal with a 10 to go in the top 5. And the 12 goes to Luxembourg, moving 2 places there. Alright, next juror, UKSD is the next one to vote here. Spain overtaking Luxembourg, no other movements for the moment. 8 points to Portugal, 10 points to the Netherlands, who are back up in the lead then. But it was just momentary because Ireland are now back up. 12 points to Ireland, 6 points ahead of Netherlands now. Germany still 38 further behind. Amsterdam. Yes, I understand. Very cheeky. We got a 10-pointer for Portugal there. And a 12 again for Ireland. And now Ireland is the one trying to run away a little bit at the top. Très intéressant, wouldn't you say? TP from Finland is the next voter. We got Greece moving 1 place into 9th. Netherlands with an 8. Spain with a 10 to go back up to the top half again. And another 12 for Ireland. There we are. Alright. It's now Ireland who are starting to pull away. Queenie Qantas is the next one to vote. Finland are catching up to Austria down there at the bottom as well. 8 points to Germany, 10 points to Ireland, and the 12 going to the Netherlands, catching up just a little bit again, 15 points between them. Next up is Volny from Finland, and now Finland is ahead of Austria, up to 18th place they go. Sweden overtake Turkey into 15th, 10 points to Ireland, and a 12 for Germany. Germany are not outside of the battle for the lead, of course. A bit behind at the moment, but a lot of people left to vote, of course. Graham2109, first time voter. Happy to have you with us, Graham. Hope you keep staying with us as well, with a 10 there to the Netherlands and a 12 to Ireland again. Seems like you definitely agree with our current top 3, Graham, so maybe you'll stick around then. We got Ixtianescence, a first time voter. I'll get the hang of the name sooner or later, I suppose. 8 points to Turkey there, 10 points to Belgium, and the 12 going to Ireland again. Alright then, 29 points ahead now. Adrian W. from Poland. The UK moving 2 places there with a 7. 8 points to the Netherlands. 10 points to Ireland at the top. And the 12 going to Germany. Yeah, these 3 are starting to look more and more cemented as the top 3. I think a lot of people probably predicted Ireland, Netherlands and Germany in their top 3. But in what order? I wonder. Moon from Ukraine here is the next voter. We got more points for Germany. 10 points to Luxembourg there. And a 12 going to Morocco. Morocco very much in that top 5. I just noticed as well, Switzerland has gone all the way up to 6th place. And Norway has now dropped back a little bit from that top 5 battle. Tixinia 11. Next voter here. We got an 8 for Germany. A 10 for Portugal. Still in 4th place there. And a 12. Another one to Ireland. And now Ireland are 44 points ahead of Netherlands, still in 2nd. Mr. Eurovision starts his legacy. What is that a reference to Johnny Logan maybe? Or is it a reference to me for, you know, the first watch-along ever made? I don't know. Anyway, we got 10 points for Morocco there and a 12 for Ireland again. Look at that. Germany now starting to catch up to Netherlands as well. Just like you said there, Missy Lisi. You don't want that, but it's happening. Maybe. Avantime here with an 8-pointer for Turkey, who are now up in the hundreds, and a 10 for Ireland, and a 12 for Finland. Doesn't change Finland's current position, but a 12 is a 12. Happy days. That's halfway through the jury voting there now. James S. is the next one to vote here now then, jury number 51. Look at Austria being cemented to the rock bottom place here now. 8 points to Denmark, 10 points to Portugal, and a 12 to Morocco. Morocco now up above 200. Johnny Logan is Mr. Eurovision. Well, I beg to differ. You know, how many watch-alongs has Johnny Logan hosted? I rest my case. You already know my 12, parentheses Lycan. I'm guessing Austria. No, Ireland. Yes, there we are. 66 points now. Ireland is ahead of the Netherlands and more than 100 points ahead of Germany in 3rd. So Ireland are looking good right now. Sanel's first Eurovision. What's another do's? Is that okay? Is it 12 for Ireland? Crazy that it's your first Eurovision. Like, you know, it's a nice one to start off with. I understand why you get hooked if you start with 1980. You know, with same thing for our watch-alongs here. 12 points to Ireland there. What's another Amsterdam theater? Well, one can wonder. First time in the jury for you. We got an 8-pointer for Ireland, a 10-pointer for Netherlands, and a 12 for Germany. Yeah. Groot, please get Johnny as co-host for 1987. Well, I'll see what I can do. Actually, Darren said on the server today that a certain Eurovision entry or a certain Eurovision artist has indeed liked some of his posts on the Facebook page, I think. Anyway, Peder Oost likes the Nordics this year and gives 12 points to Denmark. Look at Belgium, Denmark, and Spain there, all on 148 points in 8th place after 55 jurors. Schlager Lucas is the next one to vote, and as Schlager Lucas votes, well, I'll get it after his votes here. 10 points to Netherlands and the 12 to Ireland. Get that top 3 just running away. But yes, Darren told me that, or told the server, that a former Eurovision singer, artist, runner-up even, has liked his post on Facebook. Maybe we'll get him on board for 1988, which is the case. Hehe, Monsieur Das, du bist disco. A lot of cheeky references here. At 12 to the Netherlands. Speaking of Darren, here were his votes, and I completely just did not pay attention. Sorry. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. Sorry, I'm at it again. We got a 10 for Ireland, and we got a 12 for Portugal from Cecilia. You're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence lately. Anyway, Mike TV is our next voter here. Still super close, like all the way from Belgium down to Luxembourg. They're just separated by a few points. Crazy. 10 points to Denmark there, and another 12 for Ireland. And Ireland are soon more than they're soon 100 points ahead of even Netherlands in second. Play Yaya Ding Dong. I get it. First time voter, happy to have you with us. I will not be playing Yaya Ding Dong. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to. But I will play the song that will win tonight. We'll see if it will be Germany, as you would have liked. But at the moment, it looks like it's going to be Ireland. So we'll see. We'll see. That song I will play again tonight. Johnny D from the UK here is the next voter. We got some more points for Ireland. 10 points for Belgium there. And a 12 going to Denmark. I think it's really cool to see Denmark doing so well. Like a lot of, like obviously Denmark could lose out and finish in the bottom 5 still because it's so close. But anyway, it's kind of cool. Aman Emir Sanim Emir. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But Emir is voting and giving 12 points to Turkey. A little bit, catching up a bit to Spain, Luxembourg there, I suppose. Ireland as well, 99 points ahead of Netherlands now. Hugo, next one to vote. And we got 8 points for Switzerland there. A 10 for the Netherlands. And the 12 to Ireland. Now 101 points ahead. Just get us Sweden in the bottom. Now when we are losing against Slovenia. Oh yeah, Sweden are playing in football tonight. Are we actually losing today again? Against Slovenia. It's fun being a football fan from Sweden. As you can tell. AB45 here, another 12 points for Ireland. Really have been racking up a lot of 12s lately and are now 103 points ahead of the Netherlands. Jay the Doodle, 23. No movement from the first few points coming in there. 8 points to Luxembourg, puts them 1 place up. 10 points to France, who are definitely not leading anymore. Remember when France were leading, huh? In the bottom 5 at the moment. Greece with the 12 there puts them tied with Belgium and just 1 point ahead of Denmark. Yeah, Sweden are losing 1-0 in the 85th minute. Oh my god, this name. E24, best Swedish entry ever and a masterpiece from Portugal. Alright, interesting. Portugal with a 12 then. I do like the Portuguese song this year. I would not call Just Nu Sweden's best entry ever, but that's just me. But you're completely entitled to your opinion, and I respect it. As we move on to Joni, who gives 8 points to Denmark, 10 points to Switzerland, and the 12 to Ireland. Another one. Also remember, of course, that we do have a little bit of importance regarding the top 5 battle, because we get our little special best of the best final at the end of 1984. And you want a spot in the top 5. Would be cool for Morocco to get one with their only entry, you know. This is their last chance to get into that final. 12 points to Luxembourg here from Declan, the dinosaur egg, which puts them closer to the top half than now. Next up is Hiro Hachiko. Puts Norway and Greece up 1 place each. Luxembourg with 8 points there. Ties with Belgium. Never mind. Belgium gets a 10. And the 12 going to Ireland again. Look at that. 69 jurors to go. Denmark equalized. I don't know what's going on in the football. I don't know who Denmark are playing. I don't care about Denmark, you know. Henny. Next one to vote. I care about Denmark in this voting. Let's see if Henny gives Denmark some points. Gives France 10 points there. And a 12 to Germany. Mr. Eurovision's Erik Sade. Really? Okay. Salami Spava, next voter here. We have 8 points going to Ireland. We have 10 points going to Turkey to go ahead of Spain there. And a 12 going to Morocco. Still in 5th place they are. Sweden 1-1. Yay. We can score goals apparently. Lovely. Rolf NL. Sorry Johnny. I don't think so. Johnny really minds if you blank him tonight, Rolf, because he's probably winning this. 10 points to Spain there. And a 12 to Greece, moving up to 8th place there now then. There we are. Next up is Vicky Vision. Finland now up on 100 points as well. Let's see if Italy and Austria can... Well, Austria's probably not getting there, but maybe Italy can. We'll see in the jury vote. 10 points to Germany here from Vicky Vision. And a 12 to Eurovision. Moving up to 8th place there. Wales is beating North Macedonia 7-1. And Gareth Bale isn't even playing anymore. Crazy, huh? Mihailo, next voter. We got a 10-pointer for Netherlands there. And a 12 going to Ireland again. There you are. San Marino is losing 6-1. The only match that matters. Somehow I feel like the sarcasm is just, you know, kind of oozing off you here. We got What's Another Krishna here. A lot of little Johnny references today. I approve. We got a 10 for Turkey there. We're putting some points on the Turkey. And we got a 12 for Ireland. Again. Only sport I care about is F1. I mean, F1 and football are my two. But I also really love it when the Olympics are happening. Like my favorite Olympic sport, I'll tell you after Katrina's votes here. 10 points to Luxembourg. And a 12 from Katrina going to Germany. The most underrated sport I've ever seen in my life, well, maybe it's actually not, but every year when it's, every time when it's the Olympics, Summer Olympics, I can't stop watching canoe slalom. It's like the most fun sport ever to watch. I love it. I love it to bits. Recommendation from me. What's Another Raptor Vision? I suppose it's a 12-pointer for Norway. Yes. Chris 08296. Next voter. And we got an 8-pointer going to Morocco. 10 points to Germany. And the 12 to Netherlands. We'll see if Germany... what's going to happen. Like if Netherlands and Germany are kind of set with 2nd and 3rd there. And Portugal, Morocco still in the top 5 there. Switzerland is 6th. Greece 7th. Norway 8th. Belgium 9th. And Denmark 10th. It's so close on... regarding that though. Cosmic Summers here. 12 more points for Switzerland. And Switzerland are closing in on that top 5 battle. Only 13 points behind Morocco. Usually love to watch luge, bob and skeleton at Winter Olympics where Germany is usually unbeatable. I'm bad at watching Winter Olympics, honestly. I should watch it this year though. I'm going to. I promise myself. It clashes with Eurovision national final season though, which is kind of unfortunate. Timos GR, another 12 for Ireland. Thank you for voting. 20 jurors to go. And Honor is one of them. Italy, very close to 100 points now, as you can see as well. 8 more points for Germany. 10 points for Turkey, overtaking the UK there. And a 12 going to Morocco. Morocco kind of needed that because Switzerland was getting very close. Very, very close. Imagine if Paola finishes 6th twice, though. Like, obviously, Bonjour was 6th as well. And it looks like Cinéma could get the same position. Wizcal, 10 points to Netherlands here. And a 12 going to Turkey. Predicting Luxembourg in 3rd might have been a mistake. Yeah, they're probably not finishing there. But we have 155 people making up the televote. So, you know. As if I'm supposed to pronounce this. Okay. Que le meilleur gagne. Yes. 12 points to Netherlands. Thank you. Sanremo has moved to sidestep the Winter Olympics. Wait, I don't get it. They've moved, like, the date for when Sanremo is happening because of the Olympics. Très intéressant. Grande Jacob. Nice. 12 points to Ireland there, who are now 120 points ahead of Netherlands in 2nd. Germany has definitely lost touch with Netherlands as well in that battle for 2nd. Portugal completely on their own in 4th, really, I'd say. Jordan 1-2-3 with an 8-pointer for Morocco. 10 points to Denmark there. and a 12 again to Ireland. Look at that. Those are all good sport choices. I don't think anyone commented on me just praising canoe slalom. No, wait, Missy Lissy agrees with me. Yes, it's amazing. Everyone should watch canoe slalom. It's so much fun, honestly. What's another fair Lolo with a 10-pointer for Switzerland and a 12-pointer for Netherlands? Are we doing canoe slalom watch-alongs for the Olympic? Well, oh my god, I just realized it's not the Summer Olympics next year. So that would have to be in 2028. I'm not committing to, to being on YouTube in 2028 just yet. Anyway, Stanislav here, 10 points to Ireland and a 12-pointer going to the Netherlands. I feel like things have kind of settled down very much in the voting here. We're just kind of excited to get to the televote now. I'm sorry for everyone who's at the end here of the jury vote, but the scoreboard has kind of set itself now. Stella Mare, let's see if you can have some impact on it. 8 points to Germany, 10 points to Netherlands, and the 12 going to Greece. No movement anywhere. Grudy, are you doing the advent calendar this year? I want to. I started thinking about... I have plans in my head, but it's obviously very time consuming to put together. I just hope I can make it in time. But yes, I'm planning on it. It's just 25 videos I have to make, which is a lot. No name here, 10 points to Turkey and a 12 to Ireland. But yes, I want to do an advent calendar this year as well. But it's 25 videos. And usually when I make a video, I talk too much and they become too long. So we'll see. Hehe, love enough for Katya. 3 references here. Nice one. 10 points to France and a 12 going to Germany. There we are. Next up is Nakabana Junto a Praia. Sure. 10 jurors to go. We got 8 points for Germany, 10 points for Ireland, and the 12 to Portugal. Are you bringing Christmas presents to all of us who celebrate? Have you been nice? Well, I mean, you have been. You're subscribed to my channel, you watch my watch-alongs. My Christmas present may disappoint you, because it might be air or something. What's another Amsterdam Eurocat with a 12-pointer to Amsterdam, as you can see. And next up is I Am Robot here. These are the first points dropping in there. Will Italy get to 100? What do we think? 10 points to Denmark, going up to 9th place there, and a 12 going to Netherlands. Crazy, we're up on a lot of viewers right now. Is it because the televote is coming up? It's getting exciting, Thunder and lightning, it's getting exciting. JC Eurovision fan, you can't be too happy with the current standings. A lot of red on the right side of the scoreboard here. 10 points to Ireland though, and a 12 to France. Yeah, a lot of your favorites, JC, are on the right side of the scoreboard. I'm sorry. Oopsie. Philippa, jury number 95. And these are the first points coming in there. Norway with 8 points. 10 points to Ireland. And 12 to the Netherlands. Groot's present is his presence in our lives. Oh, how cute. If that's wanted or not, that's up to you. Air is useful. You can breathe it. And if it's Marcus and Martinus, air, that's even better. That song is honestly amazing. Like, I still listen to Marcus and Martinus' song Air. So much better than Unforgettable. Anyway, Karen here, 12 points to Spain. Look at that. Blanking the top 2. Karen can't be too happy about the results today. But it is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sam W is giving 8 points to Switzerland there. Still in 6th place it is. 10 points to Ireland. And another 12 for Germany. Alright, only 3 jurors to go then, and I see that Dolby73 is a first-time voter. Happy to have you with us, Dolby, all the way from Denmark. Tuborg! Yeah! With an 8-pointer for Luxembourg, a 10-pointer for Netherlands, and your 12 goes to Italy, which puts Italy up in the hundreds. Look at that. Poor Austria will kind of be, down there, but, yeah. DF131273. First-time voter from South Africa. Happy to have you with us. I forgot your name, but you wrote it in the chat. From Cape Town, right? But happy to have you with us. 12 points to Germany from you. And you know what? you won't be the only one to give that 12 points, because the final juror is, of course, yours truly. And here you are. These are, of course, the points from me. I don't think I will change anything on the scoreboard. No, I won't. But still, my votes count. They add up something, I suppose. And these are, of course, the standings after the jury vote has been completed. There we are. And as you can see, Ireland are leading by 119 points. They are also 200 points spot on ahead of Germany in third. Netherlands currently occupying second. Portugal and Morocco rounding out the top 5. But Switzerland, Greece, very much in striking distance to take a spot in the top 5 there. Norway in 8th, Denmark 9th, Belgium 10th. Belgium also only 1 point ahead of Turkey, who are currently in 11th. And then Luxembourg not far behind in 12th. The UK not far behind that in 13th, and Spain not far behind that in 14th, and France not far behind that in 15th. And then you got Sweden, Finland, Italy, and Austria rounding off the scoreboard. Are we moving on to the televote then? I mean, the whole scoreboard can just flip itself on its head there. There are 155 people who make up the televote. The scores that we're about to see, they're gonna be large. I'm just saying. There could absolutely, just like Darren said, outside chance of Ireland getting 2,000 points. With the amount of people making up the televote, I'm assuming that Ireland will reach 2,000 points. Oh, wait, maybe. No. Wait. They need more than like 1,230 points. Maybe. We'll see. Remember when France was winning? Well, they're in 15th now. They still can win, you know? They could get 1,000 points here, more than that. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up, shall we? We're starting with Austria, who will get their points first. And Du bist Musik gets 179 televote points. And this is what I'm telling you. The scores will be large. The scores will be large here. Can they overtake someone with that? Maybe, honestly. Italy up next then. Italy will score 253. Okay, this is the level we're at with the points tallies. That's crazy. They're 121 points ahead of Austria. What about Finland then? Finland getting 215 televote points. They will get beaten by Italy from that. But still, large scores here in the televote. So Italy making up 1 place. Let's see what Sweden will get. They need 214 points to not be overtaken by anyone. And they get 285. So good score for Sweden there. Up on 435 in total. Can they overtake France with that? Perhaps. We'll see. France up next to get some points then. France gets 307. Puts them up in the 500s. See, the scores are very, very big here. We'll see how large the scores will end up becoming. Spain up next then. 361 televote points. They had 217. Just bump up 361 more from the televote there. Huge. Can that be enough to overtake someone? The UK up next. UK gets 344. That puts them 1 point behind Spain. So Spain makes up 1 place by 1 point. That's all it takes somehow. Sometimes. Luxembourg then, 483 televote points. Maybe you'll be correct then, Ellen, in putting Luxembourg high up the scoreboard, because that's a great score for Luxembourg. I mean, puts them far above Spain and the UK there. Turkey up next. And Turkey gets 537. The scores just keep getting bigger and bigger here. Up on 800 we already are here. Belgium up next then. And Belgium get 415. That's nothing. Well, it is something, but they get overtaken by both Turkey and Luxembourg. Belgium will most likely finish on the bottom half of the scoreboard, unless someone else also gets a lower score here. Denmark then. Oh my... What? What happened? Oh my god, wait, I'm sorry, I'm pausing. Denmark just scored only 208 televote points. That's the second lowest of everyone. Did Denmark just finish 18th in the televote? From being like 9th in the jury vote. See, this is what happens when you have such a large televote. That's crazy. They get overtaken by everyone. Denmark's going to be in the bottom 5. Norway up next then. And Norway gets 476. They're good. They get overtaken by Turkey as well, though. Turkey making a lot of moves here. They're going to be far up the scoreboard. Wow. Greece up next then. 428. They get overtaken by a lot of countries as well. Losing 3 places there for Greece. Turkey are making... How far up the scoreboard will Turkey end up? Switzerland up next then. 509 points for Switzerland. That's just enough to get at least a 6th place. Just ahead of Turkey there. I think Turkey will finish 7th. We'll see if Switzerland can get enough to overtake someone in the top 5 here. Morocco then. 625. That's a top 5 finish for Morocco. Congratulations, Morocco. See you in the best of final. Let's see, who will you bring with you? Will you bring Portugal with you? Portugal next up to get points. 466, that's not a lot, but it's just enough. Paola from Switzerland missing out on the best of final by 20 points. Again, it's going to be another 6th place for Switzerland. Germany up next then. And Germany will score how many points? 819. I think that's definitely going to be a 3rd place for Germany. Or maybe, I don't know, 1,390 points. But surely Netherlands will, yeah. Let's see what Netherlands gets here then. Netherlands will get 1,058 televote points. Oh, okay. How much will Ireland get here now then? Like, how many points are left? There are, of course, a lot of televoters, but how many points are Ireland getting? They need 940. That's quite a lot, actually. But Ireland gets 1,022. It's not that much. I thought it would be clearer, the divide, but Ireland will still win this one. They did not win the televote. Netherlands got the most televote points, but Ireland had such a significant lead in the jury vote, which makes Johnny Logan a 2-time Gru Division winner, because he also won in season 1, if we count it like that, you know. But Ireland beating out the Netherlands by 83 points in the end. After 255 voters, Ireland win by 83 points. And then you have Germany far behind, down in 3rd. Morocco getting 4th place on debut and only entry, of course. And Portugal just getting that top 5 finish. 20 points ahead of poor Paola, who doesn't get a top 5 finish this time either. Switzerland with a 6th place. I feel like Switzerland's racked up a lot of them. Mikado got 6th as well. I remember and being bitter about. Turkey in 7th then. Norway with the 8th place. 9th place for Papa Penguin and a 10th for Greece. Behind them then, Belgium, top of the right side of the scoreboard. And if I remember correctly, in season 1, Belgium was 5th in our voting. So, you know, things change. I mean, we had 177 more people voting tonight than we did last time. So, you know. Spain then getting 12th place, 1 point ahead of the UK in 13th. France getting 14th. Denmark dropping, like sinking like a stone, dropping all the way down to 15th with that shockingly low televote score. Sweden 16th. Italy 17th, Finland in 18th, and then Finland actually 100 points ahead of Austria, who finished last today on 242 points. Let's take a look at the prediction results. Was it unpredictable? 63 people predicted that Ireland would win, which is more than half of the people who predicted. We had 95 predictors. I probably wasn't one of them. I thought Netherlands, actually. I think. Yep, I'm not here. I think I predicted Netherlands. 30 people had Netherlands 2nd, with Ireland 1st then. And then 25 of you also had Germany in 3rd. I'm not giving you all shout-outs because there are too many of you. 12 people had Morocco in 4th as well. Well done to all of you. But most well done to the 2 people who also managed to get Portugal in the top 5. AB45 and Vesa-Matti. You got the entire top 5 correct. And one of you even had Switzerland in 6th. Vesa-Matti. Let's see though if that puts you in the top 10 predictors. Because if it does, good job to you. Got the whole top 6 correct though. You're up in 8th place. That's not enough to be on the podium though, of course. But well done on your prediction. Maybe AB45 will be up here. We'll see. I love Andy's name here. OG 1980 voter. Lovely. Let's see. 3rd place then. Grande Jakob with 1,741 points. You beat Samantha on a tiebreaker here. Didn't get the winner right. Got Belgium a bit off, but I think a lot of people did that. and Switzerland 3 places off. Other than that, very close on most things here. Second place then, Rodu 1980. If you swapped Belgium and Norway here... Oh, France, way off. Wow. France threw you off, didn't it? Huh. You thought France would finish last? It definitely didn't. Belgium and Norway just had the opposite way around there. But yeah, very good prediction, this one from Rodu. However, the winner, Robin. Look at that. Belgium was the one that threw you off a bit here. But of course, you win on the tiebreaker ahead of Rodu because Rodu had France 5 places off. And your worst prediction was only 4 places off. So you are the winner. Congratulations, Robin from France. I was about to say congratulations in French, but I don't know how to say that. So, croissant for you, Robin. Well done. Great prediction. Didn't have that many songs spot on, actually. Maybe this year was a bit difficult to predict. It's getting more and more difficult maybe now. And I mean, when we have more and more voters, you know, things can happen. And as you can see as well, like from this year, of course, it was very close in the mid table. Like as you can see here on Robin's predictions, being one off, like Luxembourg and Greece, they were close to each other. You know, Turkey was there. Everything was very close. So it's very difficult to pinpoint everything. And I think it's getting more and more difficult the more watch-alongs we make. Congratulations, Robin, Rodu, and Jacob. Let's see the medal table. We have Jacob adding a 3rd place there into 5th place. Andy, you were up in 5th place, so that, you know, you just get another little number here. Felicitations, maybe that's how you say it. I don't know. But thank you for writing the the thing. I don't know how to pronounce it, but thank you. Rodu then, with a 2nd place, puts up in the top 10 actually on the medal table. Samantha, adding another 4th place there, still in 13th. And Robin, joining the winners club. There are 20 of you now who have won. Some have, of course, won 3 times, and some have, of course, won twice. But, Robin, you're now in the winner club. After 23 tries, you're here. So that's a sign for everyone. Don't give up. Maybe one day you will win the predictions. Robin has never been in the top 5 before, has predicted 23 times, and today, Robin has won. So, you know, don't stop predicting. Oh, I should have sung that, like, don't stop predicting. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Should we take a look at the total score first? Yes, let's see. As you can see here, I just noticed this. AB45 and Sanomi Sespava, you have the exact same total score. After having 30 predictions each, you have this exact same total score. I don't know how that happens. That is honestly crazy, but look at that in 7th place. The exact same score. So Sanomi Sespava is, of course, ahead of you, AB, because Sanomi Sespava has won 3 times. I think that's how it works. Felipe still in the lead of this one, of course. Felipe just never has an off day. But it wasn't on the top 10 today, was it? And Nick's still in 2nd and AJ in 3rd. But that's crazy with Sanomi Sespava and AB45. How can you have the same total score after 30 predictions? Crazy. Let's take a look at the full results then. As you can see, this is an interesting one. 59 12s for Ireland, 54 12s for the Netherlands. Just more people voted for Ireland, really. 218 voters, Netherlands, and 206. Everyone got 12s. Look at that. And ironically enough, Sweden was, of course, the first country to get a 12 today. They were also the country to get the least amount of 12s, along with Finland, I just saw. But yes, that's interesting, you know, getting half of your 12s out of the way on the first voter. Sorry. 58.59% of the maximum possible points for Ireland. Good score. I don't have in my head how good that stacks up against the others, but yeah. Let's take a look at the 12-point summary then. 59 12s for Ireland. You can see all of them here. And then 54 of them for the Netherlands. You can see all of those here. Interestingly enough, this actually is quite interesting. A lot of the 12s for Netherlands were in the televote, by the way. But no person who gave 12 points to Netherlands was a new voter. However, you see, we have a lot of new voters giving 12 points to Ireland. So that really tells the impact of like the community growing, because as you can see, a lot of the people voting today gave 12 points to Ireland among the new voters. And that has an impact. Makes it, of course, more unpredictable as well. 33 12s went to Germany here. You can see all of those there. Mine are included, of course. We have 19 12s for Morocco, 12 12s for Portugal, and then 8 each for Belgium and Spain. And look at Spain with 7 of their 12s in the televote. 7 12s then for Norway, France, Denmark, Greece, all of them getting 7 12s each. And then 6 12s for Turkey, Luxembourg, Switzerland, and Italy, as you see there. 3 12s for the UK and for Austria, and all of those were in the televote. And then 2 each for both Sweden and Finland, as you can see down there at the bottom. That is the 12-point summary. Final thing we're looking at, medal table. Now, of course, Germany adds a bronze medal. They're still in 4th place on the medal table. Netherlands add a silver medal to their tally, which puts them above Sweden on the medal table. Portugal gets a 5th place, doesn't change their position on this table. Ireland gets their first win, which puts them up in 12th here, tie-breaking ahead of Norway because they have 2 third places. And Morocco goes up on the medal table, up into 21st place here then, ahead of Turkey because they have less participations, of course. And Malta still rounding out the rear of the scoreboard here. But Malta will return one day, and then maybe they can get on the table as well. But Morocco, 1 entry, and they did get to the medal table with it. Congratulations on that. I think that's got to be everything for tonight, right? Go back to the ranked summary here. I will play you off with our latest watch-along winner. And yes, I'll just prepare it here on the little screen. There we go. And, of course, I thank every one of you who have joined me tonight for this watch-along. Hopefully you've had a good one. I have enjoyed it quite a bit, so thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for helping out on breaking the voter record as well, of course, by quite the margin as well. Hopefully you've had a good night. I will see you at some point next week is kind of the plan. There are no more watch-alongs this week, just so you know. There is a lot of stuff going on at work for me this week. We have national tests. We have a lot of things to grade and things to fix, so my head is spinning a bit. So I'll keep it short and sweet for now. See you around. Thank you for joining me tonight, and have a great one. Enjoy Mr. Logan, Mr. Eurovision one more time. Good night, everyone.
Looking out for you, but you're not here. What's another year? I've been waking such a long time, reaching out for you, but you are near. What's another year? What's another year to someone who's lost everything that he owns? What's another year to someone who's getting used to being alone? I've been praying such a long time. It's the only way to hide the fear. What's another year? Colin Tully. What's another year to someone who's lost everything that he owns? What's another year to someone who's getting used to being alone? such a long time, with such a lot of pain in every tear. What's another year